live by hitting my Facebook page. Say hi if you're out there and we're live. We should be. DS Tech. We don't have Emily checking for us. You guys got your phones?
No, we are. I see us now.
You see us? Okay, cool. We are live then. So here we are with Aaron and Dave at DS Tech. And we're going to take a break from some of the security doom and gloom that we usually talk about. We're going to talk about different doom and gloom.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about how to prevent burnout in your employees. And we were chatting, before we came on live about some of the stuff that our boss does for us to help us, not be burned out. And we also talked a little bit about the signs of, recognizing burnout, right? So there's some of the signs are pushing yourself too hard or to work harder, right? Neglecting your own personal care and needs to get the work done. Sometimes it's avoiding the conflict. That's another sign. I'm just kind of going off some points that I wrote down from some articles. And you have no time for non-work related needs. And this is super important. Aaron and I were talking a little bit about this before we came on live, about how important it is to set aside the work and have some fun. And that's important as a boss to allow some of that in the workday.
I had
constantly, without a break, right?
Yeah, one of my former bosses years ago, my supervisor, was ahead of his time because he would tell us, he always talked about putting closure on your work day. So it's like, we would do our reporting, whatever, and he would say, turn off your laptop, shut it down, and get some closure. Spend time with your family or go for a walk or, cook supper or whatever it might be. But there needs to be a point where you're not, your computer's not running and you're walking by it checking to see if you got email or your phone in your pocket.
Or your phone. Yeah, nowadays with our phones always on us, it's like we're always.
Yep.
That's a good point. Aaron, I don't know about you, but I actually turn off all the notifications on my phone. Did you learn that from that training? Because remember Eric sent us to that training, or was that?
I still have all mine on. I don't check though.
Okay.
I'll see the pop-up notification, but it doesn't tell me the details.
Here's an idea. What I started doing was I just turned off all the notifications on my phone, and then I purposely schedule time in my day to go check, go check Facebook, go check Messenger, go check, whatever. Intentionally using some time for that and then setting it aside.
Where it becomes most difficult though is you can turn all of it off, but because of what I do or what I've done, a lot of them know my personal cell phone number.
Yeah.
Last night. Ding.
Yep. Okay, well, that's one of the points in that article too that I shared, is turning off some of the things you can do. Turning off electronics before bed, and not keeping your phone near your bed at all. I mean, I'm always on my kids about this. I'm like, don't have your electronics in your room. Put them out in the hallway where they can charge or whatever, but your bed is your place to sleep. So I was telling Dave, me bringing my laptop to the bedroom was probably not a good idea, hey? So yeah, I mean, so having healthy habits helps you with the burnout, right?
Well,
and as a boss, maybe you can help address this. I was saying to Dave, as a boss, it's hard because sometimes when you ask your employees, they're not honest with you. They're not telling you that they're burned. They're not telling you that I'm stressed out, because they think they can just handle it.
right? And bosses are busy too by
Yeah.
by their nature. So that's something they might have to be reminded or forced to do. It's like here at DS Tech, we're lucky, not so much in the past year because of the lockdowns, et cetera, but we would have the final Friday of the month, we would just get together as a group and have a little presentation and some food and very social setting. And it was
fun.
Yeah, it was fun, exactly, and it wasn't 100% work related,
right?
And that was a huge. I mean, I thought that was wonderful.
Other things that we do, it's very strongly encouraged to participate in the community. This 5K run came up, and we had, I think, 5 of us say that we'll walk it for the most part, or jog it, I guess. But it's encouraged.
Get in shape.
I'm driving in it, by the way.
I'm gonna get you done.
Oh,
Silly stuff like that, completely outside, but very mental health related, emotional health, physical health related.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Encouraging the healthy habits.
And it's a team building exercise. Sense of team to me is huge. And I've had jobs where there was no sense of team, and it was
you're on your own.
Yeah, and
that's stressful.
I didn't like that. Yeah, I didn't like that.
It's stressful because you feel like everything's on you.
And certainly, the 3 of us certainly are very social people, outgoing social people. Not everybody is, but just to be included, even if you're not going to participate, take control. But I think is for even people who are, not quite as social and outgoing as us.
And another point that you brought up too, Dave, is giving your employees a little bit of recognition.
Yep.
For their hard work, just a little pat on the back, something, just to recognize, because people, we like that.
It's a basic human need.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. To be recognized that you are making an impact.
Right. And even better, do it in, I would say, public, but don't just take them aside and say, hey, good job. Do it in front of everybody and say, hey, I want to let everybody know that Aaron did a great job, with A or B or C, whatever.
Yeah.
And we do that here. We
do.
We have our customer surveys that customers respond to, and we share them with everybody.
I'm going to be posting some of those. I haven't posted them recently, but I have some good ones to post, and when I get them in there. So watch our website, because we'll be posting some of those.
And by we, you mean Ginny will be. Because I'm getting hungry for soup, so,
I see a lot of people heading down there. You might want to giddy up. That's another thing our boss does for us. He buys us soup on Mondays, and,
He does. Healthy stuff. Awesome.
So,
and I'm going to give a plug here. We just lost Ginny, but
whoops, back. I don't know. That was weird. It just kind of went bloop bloop.
Yep.
Now I'm back, and that was a wrap, right?
Well,
I want to give one quick plug though.
Sure.
We buy food from Matt Wiles at Wiles Food Service.
Yep.
He runs a Cafe Bay, does a wonderful job. So I'm just going to give a little shout out to Matt Wiles.
Anybody listening right now?
Awesome.
If you're not getting food from Matt Wiles, you're missing. You're burning out.
You're missing out.
It's good stuff. Really good stuff. All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Go. How's it, Jen?
We'll see you next
week.
time.